22 degrees outside, but it feels like 8 degrees. And we're venturing out of the house with 2 kids because I am stupid. This is how cold the car is. This is literally... It turned winter in like 0.2 days, and this kid doesn't have a big jacket. So I need to find him a big jacket. I'm sorry, but I can't spend $35 on a toddler jacket.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we'll be reacting to the 17 diapers mommy, aka Ness or Ness Hannah. So if you don't know who the 17 diaper baby mother is, it's a lady on TikTok with over 276,000 followers, and then she rose to fame by, you know, picking up a camera, showing everybody how many nappies she could pick up the day, like in a day in her house. And then it went, it's currently 13.3 million on TikTok. So after she did all this, a lot of people were like, oh, we should give her grace. A lot of parents are going through tough time. It's not everybody that can, you know, relate after they had a newborn baby. So we should just give her grace for picking up 17 diapers in her household. Now, mind you, so many of the nappies were places that I would say people could eat, because some were in the counter, some were in the hallway. And then the fact that, like, you see the video, in the beginning when I saw the video, I thought maybe it was like, oh no, like stage or something like that, but I don't think it was stage. Or maybe she's actually really struggling mentally. So I understand how people were, you know, supporting her in all those things. Now fast forward to 3 days ago, she posted a video about, you know, going to Target and then not wanting to buy $35 jacket for her baby, and then it have made people gone bangers. And here is my thing: when somebody do bad thing in the first place and then you give them this platform, you give them all this fame, you give them all these followers, you don't we think that we supporting them, you know, becoming popular with a bad thing is going to make them think that, okay, that's an advantage that I'm gonna use to get back at people. And then in that case, I'm going to use the same strategy of, you know, showing the bad side. I know people say, oh, we are being related and everything, but there's relatable and then nasty things. This is nasty. It's winter, okay? This is fall. I don't care even if you live in Los Angeles or you live in even Africa where it's cold or where it's hot. If your son is wearing a cardigan or wearing a pullover, and you, the mother, is wearing a jacket, I'm expecting the son to, or your child to also be wearing a jacket. You will not be wearing, it's the same as these parents in Europe where you'll be wearing Zara clothes and then your children will be wearing Primark clothes, and you tell me that, oh, they go to kindergarten and then they don't they mess it up. So what? Then you also don't have to wear Zara clothes, or you don't have to wear expensive clothes when you're buying cheaper clothes for your kids. This is the exact same thing that I'm talking about. We give so much grace to people that don't deserve to have that grace. You gave this platform to a mother that, oh, she came off at, you know, soft, she came out of, you know, needy, she came out of mental. That's the thing that bothers me a lot about, you know, people just opening their mouth about, oh, I have HDAD, I have this DDD, I have ABCD, I have ZYZ, I have all these letter acronyms and all those things. And then they will just be using that as a pullover, or they'll be using that as a blanket and hiding all those bad things that they're doing. Now, mind you, this lady came on, like, she started content by making people feel shitty about their jobs as nurses, because she thought she was making more money than the rest of the nurses, because she was making way money than other nurses. So if you are bragging about making this amount of money on the internet, nobody asked you to set a camera. Right now that I'm making this video, nobody asked me to make this video. Nobody put a gun to my head and say, Gabby, go ahead and make this video. I set up my camera, sat it down, put ring light there, and then sat down and brought out my notes that, oh, I'm gonna make this video. So I don't think anybody put a gun to her head and said that, oh, go make a video about how much money you make. Now, mind you, like I said before, because I'm also a content creator, and I can tell you that not all glitters are, you know, like not all diamonds are glitters or what. But the thing is that anytime that you see people with 5 million views, or, you know, this huge amount of followers, we assume automatically that they are making money. now I will assume she's making money, because obviously if you go to her page, you can see it on the screen right now. If you go to her page, even her latest video have 5 million views, and trust me, that's what brand want. And brands working with such creators is a whole nother topic on a whole nother video that I would really love to make about, because some brands associate themselves with, you know, all this rage baiting content. Now if you don't know what rage baiting is, it's like when Nara Smith come and say, oh, my husband wake up today and then said she want dinner from scratch, so I made it. You know, that's rage baiting. It's like, it's a type of content or a hook that you use that get people pissed off, get people to comment and, you know, unlike and, you know, report and all those things. So it's like, it's a type of content that make people like get angry, and then negative sells. I always say this, negative sells more than positive. Well, if you're doing it in the right way, negative sells more than positive on social media, especially TikTok, because we've really forgot the difference between relatable and then just utter difference and stupidity. Because if this lady came out and she said, oh, okay, I'm picking 16 or 17 diapers from my living room or from my room or my house, and people are like, oh, do you need help, where's your family, you know, encouragement or something like that, she will not have had that boost or that audacity to come out and say that $35 for a jacket, that's even cheap. Really? 35? That's really cheap, right? Oh, well, for a baby on Target, not even other expensive shop in Target, and then you're saying that 35 euros jacket is too expensive. And I'm telling you, I kid you not, this lady didn't buy the jacket.
I can't do that. Now,
She
the next way that we
didn't
save a
buy
lot
the
of money
jacket.
while we
The
eat out is we
son
don't order drink
walked.
alcohol. We're not ordering sodas. We literally, when they come to get our drink order, we are only 100% of the time. If we have leftovers, we are bringing it home. I see so many people stand up from their table and leave half of their food there, and then it just gets thrown away. If I'm paying for that food, it's coming home with me if I didn't eat it. So anyways, that's how you eat cheap on vacation.
The son walked out of the shop with no jacket. And not only that, so once they started, you know, pissing people off, a lot of videos started coming out about she going on a date or a vacation where the kid wanted to eat fries. And then if you've studied the videos that like I'm posting here, you could see that anytime that they are there, like they are eating, the first baby doesn't have like a plate on his own. I know that sometimes when you go to restaurants, everybody decides to share order. If the mother can share with the child, and then the father will eat by himself, or the father will share with the child. Like me, like this, if I go out with my family, I prefer to eat on my own, and then the kids will eat their own, because I want different menu, they want different menus. But if they want to eat my own, they're always free to eat my own, but they always have their plate. And I don't see that with this kid. I'm not saying that I'm a better mother than her, but then I am a better mother than her, because there's no way I'm gonna wear a jacket outside cold and then my daughter will be wearing a pullover or just a normal t-shirt, and I would say I'm gonna be able to save 60 euros or $60 per month, but then I can't afford $35 for jacket. What are you saving the money for? We are saving money for rainy day. Well, this is rainy day. Buying a jacket is rainy day. So I don't get why people are still supporting her. And when you go to her comment section right now, everything is disabled. Like every single video for the last 20 videos I've seen on her page is disabled, but she keep on growing. She keep on growing. That's the thing I also don't understand. How is this woman growing when you people are so pissed off about her? How are you still following her? How are you still, you know, commenting or reporting or liking her video, saving it, you know, boosting her page? I'm telling you, her latest video is 5 million views. 5 million of people saw her, and she coming out to explain it is even worse. I'm telling you, these influencers need to stop making a follow-up videos. Like, just stop it. Nobody wants to hear that, because you makes it even worse than the actual thing that made you to even do the follow-up video in the first place. Because oh god, like, it's so frustrating, and I feel like this is what she wants. because after she made this video and then everything started, you know, she made a diapers video, and her page started blowing up. She now on YouTube. Now I don't know her YouTube handle. I don't want to know her YouTube handle. I don't want to even put it here on YouTube for her to even get views or whatever. I don't want it. I don't want to have anything to do with that. But she have opened a YouTube, so I guess you will be seeing more on her on this our YouTube community. We the YouTube girlies will be seeing her. Now there's the thing about YouTube. I mean, YouTube is way straighter than TikTok. If she come and do all these things on YouTube and she get flagged, that's it, unless you open another account. And that's the reason why I don't understand why TikTok, this is abuse to the child. And she always makes the man seems like a bad person. Like all the videos that I see, the man is painted in a way that is like you know, a deadbeat, but then the man is still there, and she buy more expensive things for the man than his child. So is that story where they say, oh, who do you feed first, or who do you serve first after you finish cooking? Bitch, we are all eating together. We are all eating together. We serve food is ready. Come pick your own. The kids are small, we feed them. I don't understand the basic necessity that parents are, you know, just denying their kids. Why are you bringing these kids out? And you are a freaking nurse, for Christ's sake. You are not unemployed. You are not homeless, guys. Let's not forget that. She is not unemployed. She have job, a very good professional job that she's do, that she get paid. I don't care whether she lied about how much money she get paid, but she's getting paid. Aside YouTube, aside TikTok, aside brand deals. And yeah, she's getting brand deals. I saw a pay partnership on her page, and that's the brands that we don't have to also support. Because if you're supporting somebody like this, I don't want to have my money. I don't want you to have my money. I don't want to give you my money, because I will give you my money and then you're gonna use it on a budget for this type of creators. When more creators, honest creators, good mothers with motherly family, good content creators are out there. Now I don't want to judge her in another sense that, okay, she doesn't have help, but then she have, like, I mean, the man is always in the video, and you will see, I saw one video of her that they were eating the fries, like I was saying, and the baby was, you know, dragging her hands to pick some, and then they just flinched the baby hand like this. Let's see, here is the fries, and the baby's hand is here. The man just flinched the baby's hand like this. And when I saw that, my heart just sank. Fries, you can buy fries from, I don't know for US, but you can get it from like €1 from the shop and fry it yourself. So if you don't want to pay from McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or wherever for the baby, and you know the baby likes fries, at least just go buy that €1 on a fry for him. The baby is always like, it's like he's always in the middle. It's like a third wheel in between his parent. Why will you have a child that you don't love? That's what I see it. That's how I see it. I see it like she doesn't have enough love for the baby, more than the love for the husband. I'm not saying don't love your husband, but he's a grown-ass man. He can take care of himself. You need to focus on the baby. They are your responsibilities. The babies are your responsibility. Now you always say, oh, deadbeat fathers, but there are women that are also deadbeats. Let's be honest and let's be for real. I don't know if it's a rage bait or something that she's just doing, but then if it's something that you're just doing, let's talk it as a business form. Okay, you are an agent that you want to pay somebody to do an ad, a very honest agent, a professional person that you want the best for your brand. Do you think you're gonna go for a creator like this? Are you gonna go for a creator that treat her son like this? If I'm that agent, I don't think so. My answer is gonna be no, because I don't want to associate my business with somebody like this, because she could be growing. Let's be honest, she's gonna grow and probably get 500,000, get 1 million, and she will still be doing this bullshit, you know, treating the kid like this. And this is the kids that end up being so traumatized that they end up being traumatizing other women. He's a boy, and it's you people in yours. Thank God he's not even black, because if he's black, then yeah, that doesn't like me, you know, he start going to school, and you know, the whole society of how black people are treated. And you have to give your children so much love, so much confidence, that when they go out, there is nothing anybody's gonna tell them that will make them shake. But then if the baby is not feeling this at home, what do you think is gonna happen when he gets to the school? He's going to be a bully, because he's going to feel more powerful outside than when he comes home. He's gonna feel like, oh, when I come home, I'm belittled, I'm being small and all those things. But when I go out there, I can find people that I'm bigger than, and I'm gonna bully them. That's the society we are creating. So yeah, the baby might be 4 or 3, but let's think about the future. Let's think about the traumatizing that is getting to this baby. Now, we can all agree and disagree to say that this video is fake, or they're, you know, creating it in a way to make them famous. Really? Money over your child? Now, if you live in Europe, or if these creators live in Europe, kid you not, the child would have been taken, even the newborn baby would have been taken from this woman or this family, because that's the thing. You are not capable. That's what you want to tell us, that you are not capable. If you can set up camera and record and tell the whole world that I can't afford to buy 35 euros jacket for my baby, but then I can afford to save 60 euros every month, I can afford to go on vacation, that means the baby is not your priority. That's what you're telling us. That's what you're telling the whole 5 million of us watching that video. And you think that's good? The baby is gonna see it. Sometimes I forget. I think parents forget that the kids are not gonna be kids forever. They're gonna grow up, they're gonna see it, and they're like, oh God, this is what I went through. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be holy on all those things. We all have our bad days. We all have days that we can't pick up everything. We all have days that the kids are so annoying that you want to just, you know, tell them to just go away. We all have those days, but those days are not supposed to be showed on the internet for 5 million and be proud about it. How were you feeling when you were editing it? You know, you go on CapCut, you press sleep, cut, drop, paste. How were you feeling when you were editing those videos to post? How are you feeling when you hit that post button? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? We need to think about that, because she sat down and edited those videos and then posted them. And I saw another video saying that, oh, they should contact CPS. So if you don't know what CPS is like, Child Protective Service. And I don't know, guys, I don't know whether they were contacted or they were not. And even if they were contacted, it takes process. You know, they can't just come and say, oh, we saw this video and because of they're taking the baby from you. They have to go through process, court proceedings and everything. It takes a while. It's not just like, okay, the CPS are contacted today, they come and carry the baby. And even if they come and carry the baby, we've heard so many horrible stories about the babies being misplaced and the babies, you know, ending up in sex homes and ending up in, you know, trafficking and all those things. I'm not saying this is what is going to happen to the baby or this is what the CPS does, but allegedly that's what most of the kids end up doing. Like in the foster system is so horrible that people don't want to do that. That's why sometimes it's so hard for families to even call police on mothers like this, because they're like, what could be worse than this in a foster home? You know, they think about those things. So I want them to be punished for this, honestly, and being truthful. I really want the parent to have some sort of repercussions about, you know, their attitudes and all the way that they're treating the baby. I don't really care about the dirtiness. I really don't. I don't care about it. To me, sometimes my room is also messy too. I don't really care about the 17 diapers. What I care about, the baby not having his own plate when they're eating outside, and the baby not, you know, the baby flinging when you're giving him something, or the baby not having be able to buy jacket. I'm telling you, if this lady came out and she said, I need 35 euros for jacket, I don't send money for strangers, but then I would have looked for a way to send that 35 euros jacket money for her. Because if you were a mother, that's why I always begin when I'm talking about this children type of content. it's very hard for me to make it, honestly, and that's why I also want to talk about it. Like, I want to force myself to talk about it, because it's also therapeutic to me, in a way that I see how people are being treated, and then I'm very, very appreciative of my position, and I'm very, very appreciative of the things that I'm doing as a mom, because sometimes we need to pat ourselves in the back and be like, yeah, I'm doing great, and we don't get that. So yeah, she may be postpartum and facing depression and everything. We've all been there. We've all been there, in a stage whereby you don't really have help. And that's why I don't understand that, okay, you're facing postpartum and then you're having depression and all those things, mental issues, but your husband is there. If you're a single mother, that's a whole different topic, but your husband is there. So what does the man do? And the man is the one that like flinging the baby hand from the fries also. So guys, that's all I have for you on this 17 diapers mother issue. If I hear any more on this video, I'll make sure to post a part 2. And as always, let me know what you think of this video. If you think it's a rage bait or it's not, if you think it's fake, they're making this for content or just to be famous, let me know down below. And as always, you can keep your opinions respectful. You are allowed to, you know, alter anything that you want to say in the comment section, but we can always agree to disagree. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.